Hey, Doc. Thanks for seeing me on such short notice. Mind if I smoke? Oh, never mind. I'm still underwater. Still underwater. I'm still underwater! Why am I here? Why am I doing any of this? I met these people like 4 days ago, and now I'm in the ocean, and the ocean sucks, and everything sucks! Sorry, Doc. Didn't mean to fly off the handle there. Things are just terrible. Like the worst. Really not digging this whole wet thing. Contrary to popular belief, some people actually like sand. But there's no use wallowing in it. It just makes it drag on longer. So picking up where we left off, these schmucks like all my buddies tried to convince me to go through the spooky, foreboding secret door we found. And because I'm not an idiot, I calmly and politely declined. It was then decided that the next best thing would be to use little old me to scout the floor ahead, all by my lonesome. Aren't they great? Barnabus also called me a backstabbing piece of actual human excrement. Okay, that I might have embellished, but his intention was clear, and my heart, dare I say, shattered. Once we're on land, I'm going to stick his finger in his water skin while he sleeps. Continuing on, Arvoitus made an eel. Or was it a snake? Doesn't matter, we never saw it again. But what we did see was a big old room, and we used our big old kindergarten level noggins to open it up. We then saw some fish lady pal of Arvoitus's getting Texas clover leaves by a huge ass octopus. So I made my dynamic entry and we started blasting. We started slicing and dicing and making some sashimi, and I am now just realizing that you are a pufferfish. I don't even think you have a degree. Man, it's so hard to find a good shrink these days. Sorry about the sashimi comments. I'm just gonna go. Who do I pay, you or the receptionist?
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Jester's Court. My name is Casey Reardon. I am your dungeon master, and joining me today, as always, we have Rachel Kordell.
Artemis, the octopus slayer, asterisk, no mind control included. Alwyn Kroft.
As long as we heard it.
I don't know why you had to say that. Like,
Yeah, it's
we
weird
already
and
knew
very
you weren't
specific.
being mind
Very good.
controlled, right? Everybody
That's
knows that?
I needed to make sure.
Yeah. We have Andrew Frost.
Hey, I play the amateur sushi chef, Leo.
Hey. I don't like how all these are about killing an octopus.
Yeah, I know, I do feel bad. I mean, if that is Wiggleton, oof.
We have Seth Coveyou.
And I play Barnabus Fletch, the boy wizard wonder.
Classic.
Oh, feels so good every time I hear
It's
it.
vintage, you know?
We have Sky Swanson.
Bratha, mind locked, Hesk.
Ooh.
What? Wait, hold on. They said something? Mind locked?
Mind locked. Yeah,
mind
no,
locked?
my mind
Like
is
a-
unlocked, and there's
Like
no
a
there's nothing wrong
warlock
with
of
it.
the mind.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm real
okay.
locked down.
That's two references. I don't understand where this is coming from.
What? It's not a reference. My mind is just unlocked. It's just locked down. No one's in there doing anything to it.
Okay.
Man, this is
all
strangely
Just being
specific.
really defensive. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking. Just do the next person.
We have Chris Dane, our returning guest.
Hello, I'm one half of the Book Boys.
Oh, the
Arvoitus.
book boys. I want that on a shirt.
Book boys. That would be a good poster.
And your favorite part of the podcast and mine, we have Jonas Tintenseher.
I'm not sure where I'm going last this time, but Snøfrid of Åsbrush, the deconstructor conductor.
Oh, that's a spicy.
Ooh.
It's because I listened to 19 and I did you last, and everybody said, that's where the joke came from, that you're the guest.
See, I think Jonas's goes last because they have the best, naming. Although I will say Artemis this time
Barnabus kind of nailed it.
definitely upped the ante.
Every now and then I got a hit. What can I say?
Rachel set the bar really high this time, and I was like, well, mine can't compare.
You can't see it, listeners, but as soon as Chris said that, Rachel just like sat up straight in her chair and was like, come on.
Don't stop it.
I think Seth works really hard week to week, to not have.
Listen, consistency is difficult.
Yeah, I like getting that nice warm hug of the boy wizard wonder.
It is it's nice.
It wakes me up every Monday.
My ringtone every day.
Are you waking up at 5:30? I mean,
I'm waking up at 3.
Don't tell me how to live my life. Because I got a plan for this. I only plan the day of. Anyway. We are back at it. We are currently on the 3rd floor of this desolate tower, in combat with possibly Wiggleton, the giant octopus, 2 giant white moray eels, and are attempting to save Lacey, the merfolk who Arvoitus had met in the Sahuagin prisons. We are still in round 1, mid-round 1. Artemis had just cast a spell giving the next person to attack this giant octopus advantage, and Barnabus had delayed his turn. So, Barnabus, feel free to take us off and start the session.
all right.
Strong start.
Very strong.
Good job.
No
You
pressure.
had a full week to think of what you were gonna do.
I mean, there was a whole fuck you guys. Off recording, not on recording, just like right beforehand, people were talking about like, oh, maybe we shouldn't kill the octopus, and like, and I didn't take part in that because like that conversation, I want to do it for you, the listener, and I think you should be part of that. And I didn't take part in it, and now it's just up to me to decide the hostilities.
Yeah, what
So we go in.
What does
I would
Barnabus
like
do?
to say out-of-game discussions are a very common thing in D&D.
No, they are. I mean,
No, I don't talk about Hesk at all when I'm off
To
camera.
anybody.
What
I've
would the-
actually decided that I don't want to talk to any of you outside of
I
recording
hate-
because
you know-
I think that if we're not recording, then we're not making content, and that's
Right,
useless
right.
time. And I'm wasting my time.
I actually
talking
don't.
to you.
I don't even talk about the podcast outside of the podcast because the podcast is the podcast.
Self-contained.
so-
Right.
Yeah,
It's kind
This
of
is
like
a really
Fight
great start to the
any
fight.
conversation that we have is potential content. Why I don't talk to any of you.
That's
I'll
why
be
I'm
honest.
constantly wearing a wire.
Yeah, you know what?
I'll be honest.
Be honest. No, Rachel, be
I'm
honest.
trying to.
Take
I'll be
control.
honest. I heard "Take it away, Barnabas," and then I kind of zoned out for a minute. Here we are, and I'm like, how long's it been?
To be fair, take it away Barnabas, and then it was taken away
This is
from
true.
Barnabas.
6 years.
You took it away.
Oh my goodness.
What would the boy wizard wonder do, Seth?
With advantage.
To be fair, it's just
If
the
you
next
attack.
attack. It doesn't have to be Barnabas.
You should attack Wiggleton though.
We don't know it's Wiggleton.
I mean, this octopus, might not be Wiggleton, so worth attacking.
I don't think you've used your feet yet, and that could.
Don't look at that child's feet. That's weird.
Yeah, kick it.
Snøfrid is envious.
Snøfrid is just trying to get more people to have full feet.
I don't
Snøfrid doesn't
see how
understand feet.
my telekinetic shove is really gonna help. I mean, I guess I can't charm the octopus.
How you doing?
You don't know that.
I think we know that. I think we know that an octopus is not a humanoid.
What do those 8 legs do?
Listen, with the animes I watch,
Okay.
There's a different word for that.
That joke better make the cut, Jonas.
I'll leave that in. I'll even say that Casey was stroking his mustache when he said that in a way that I don't like.
Hey, guys,
It was
this is great.
extremely sensual.
This
I'm
episode is
blushing.
rated PG-13 for suggestive content.
There's no rating for podcasts. You're just like not explicit or you're explicit.
Catch
We
us.
have been explicit for a long time.
Catch us next week when we finish this. We finish this fight.
You mean when
We haven't even
finish
started.
Barnabas'
Shut up, everyone.
turn?
I'm gonna cast Charm Person. It's not gonna work.
It's not a person.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think
it's not gonna work.
I think it legally doesn't work as a spell on
Legally-
on an octopus.
It's an octopus.
Legally doesn't.
He didn't say he was targeting the octopus.
Oh.
Hesk, roll a wisdom saving
He's a
throw.
lizard, so
I'll fail it.
Why do I know sleep?
it's a pretty good
That's
spell.
a good spell. That low level
Probably use it on the
spell.
octopus.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait. I mean,
It's actually not a bad idea.
And then we
We did
put
a
it in
shadow
the
damage
jar.
to it.
I don't-
because we can fit it in.
guys, I don't know.
Oh.
Oh,
I said why
I gotcha.
don't
I
I
know
know?
why you're doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let's all start over.
Why don't you?
Why don't you know
That's a
sleep,
great
Seth? That's a
spell.
great spell.
That's a great spell. What's wrong with you, Seth?
sleep is all the
You're
spells
a
I know.
freak.
It's the longest turn we've ever had.
Yes. I am going to cast a spell that I just took, 3rd level.
Exciting.
And what I want to do is cast it. It's 120 feet.
That's pretty far.
Yeah. It's Tidal Wave.
Oh, it's a good. Spell.
Oh,
How does that work underwater?
I
You
why
know,
not?
it's the water and you push
Yeah,
it
it
hard.
should.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
just a
water that gets
recurrent.
pushed really
Water
hard.
that
Yeah,
gets
it's,
pushed.
it's more of a
super
current
dense.
then.
Yeah, super dense water wave.
It's tidal
Yeah, you're
current.
right.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
It's called undertow now.
Oh, Riptide. Oh, that'd be cool.
Rip Current. That's pretty cool. Anyway, I cast it. I can't do that either.
I mean, no matter what, it's either going to hit Lacey or
You gotta
Leo.
do what you gotta do, buddy.
You can shift.
Oh, no, yeah,
you can control the size of it. It can be as big as you
Up
want.
to
Seth.
30 feet long. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
You can
So
make
what I
a
wanna
1 foot
do-
tidal wave.
Okay. Sorry. I want to create a Rip Current. I'm not even looking at my Zoom. I don't want to look at you.
Don't look at me.
You mean across the table?
In our
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah, across
Look
the
across the
table.
table. I'm staring at the map. Shut up, people. I want to create a wave. Did Lacey move back a little bit?
No, she hasn't had her turn yet.
It's fine. She can take it.
No, I just want to hit.
Whoa.
It's still shapeable. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, well, I just want to hit Wiggleton. Or maybe not Wiggleton.
Or maybe not.
Shredder's octopus.
Is it possible to do it on diagonal so you can
Anyway.
get the moray too?
No,
I mean, we did establish it's Snøfrid Wiggleton.
nah. Make a dex save.
For Wiggleton?
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Right, Wiggleton unconfirmed. Okay, dexterity save.
Last
Oh my
session.
god.
I did, yeah.
Like the
We said it a
fourth
whole
time.
bunch.
That would be a natural one.
Spicy.
All right. On a
you 8-leg freak.
Octopus,
save.
more like octowuss.
yeah. Oh shit.
That's 1d4 psychic damage.
I don't think it's gonna need that.
Yeah.
We have killed the octopus.
On a failed save, a creature takes 48 bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do this?
With a wave underwater.
Yeah, how do you want to do it? It has 3 health left.
Yay!
Bring him your judgment.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, I guess we'll never know if Wiggleton is good.
You're gonna give Wiggleton death saves, right? We can still stabilize them.
Yeah, can
Is
we
this-
stabilize the Wiggy Boy?
Has Barnabus killed anything?
I will allow this octopus to make death saves.
You should just let it die.
You guys gotta keep your mouth shut, you mind-controlled freaks.
You know, I keep my mouth shut a lot, but I feel like I should open my mouth to tell you that this is just let the octopus die.
Not when you're
I
mind-controlled.
feel like there's a
What are you talking
joke
about? What?
in there
What?
somewhere.
What are you talking about?
So, Barnabas,
Yeah.
you cast this rip current, we'll call it, underwater. And does it push at all?
It does.
Okay.
And they're knocked prone. So
Oh, just knocked
For-
prone.
yeah, for flavor, I would say the idea was to make a current that would push Wiggleton to the far wall.
Yeah, I'm totally fine letting that happen, especially since this octopus has gone unconscious at this point. So this rip current kind of pushes in between Leo and the octopus and shoves it all the way across the room, crashing into these beds that are all around and against the wall on the far southern side of the room.
a nice place to take a nap.
I saw that snort, Chris.
Very permanent.
Oh no.
So what does it look like when
They get tucked into one of the
Lacey
beds.
turns to us and the eels like follow her gaze and they just all turn in and like, thank you for saving me the trouble.
We're still over here, dude.
Yeah.
Not quite. However, after Barnabas's turn, that does bring us to Lacey, who is currently in combat with one of these eels. So she is going to pull out her coral rapier and she is going to attack the eel with it. So, with her first attack, that is a hit at a 21.
She's got
And-
skills.
Her second attack is going to be
Good
a
job,
miss
Chris.
with a 6. But,
Oh,
yeah, you jinxed it, Chris.
She
There
had
you go.
skills.
it's a pretty.
That is that is going to be minimum damage
Oh
of 3.
no, Chris.
Oh my God! What?
All right, so that hurt one of the eels slightly, but not very much. After her turn, I guess we are going to make a death saving throw for the octopus.
We go turn.
And those are done in secret, so no one has any idea what I'm rolling.
Not
I would
even
love it
you.
If it just
Not even me.
One and immediately dies.
Well, one wouldn't immediately. kill it.
they would need to lose another.
I mean, I meant on the next one. Then
Oh, yes.
I always
fail.
like the rule that a natural one just outright kills you.
Well, Snøfrid, it is your turn. What would you like to do? The octopus seems to be unconscious all the way on the southern wall. You still have 2 of these giant moray eels.
Okay, and I understand the eels to be threats. I will.
Kick its ass.
Okay. I thought you were giving me some instruction.
Kind of.
I mean, but I thought you were like naming a spell, and I was like, "What is Giggitras?"
Sounds like a good one.
Giggy trash.
I'll take a step forward to be in front of Barnabus, just in case, or swim forward rather. I'm just gonna just to be a shield for the little wizard boy, and then I will twist my code sphere, pull it apart, and slam it together, and cast a magnetic compression.
Okay.
The eel that she is attacking has to make a con save.
A constitution
DC
save.
15.
All right, I got a 9.
Nice. It's going to take 10 force damage.
10 force damage.
And
All
its
right.
speed is halved
Ooh, okay. That is good to know. For how long?
until the end of its next turn. So the next, movement
Okay.
until end of its turn.
Perfect.
And I'll just do that. And I want to say something. I feel like there's something to say here, but I also don't know what that would be. Just say like, "What, have fish fight?" Okay.
You like fish sticks?
Cast the spell and you know what? It's to Barnabas probably. It'd be like, a good move, Barnabas. Get behind me, and then cast the spell.
Awesome. So you cast that spell, and just the weight of this magnetic compression is just crushing the eel, dealing a decent amount of damage and slowing its movement. It can't quite slip away as easily as it might have been able to previously. After that, that is going to bring us to the bottom of the order with Hesk.
Always at the bottom, baby. Yeah, good old minus
If there are 2
one.
constants
All right.
in this campaign, it's Leo's at the top
Well, I
and
am on
Hesk is
your
at the
back.
bottom.
Okay. All right. Hesk is going
Not
to
Not currently, no.
swim a little bit forward, then make an immediate right turn, and is going to attack this octopus twice.
Well,
So it's you. That's going to be with my great sword. That's a 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Okay, then.
Okay, there are 2 failed death saving throws.
And I slash again. That's a 20, non-natural.
That is another 2 failed death saving throws.
Good job, Hess. Good job, Hess. Good job.
So you take your great sword. You take your great sword and just slash into this unconscious octopus twice. And the first time, its eyes open once again, and it almost tries to call out something, and then you slash it again, and it falls limply to the ground.
And then Hesk will Actually, Hesk will end their turn there. But yeah,
Okay.
Hesk drives their sword into them and then rips the sword back out, sort of as the second blow.
All right. After your turn, Hesk, that is going to bring us to the top of the order with
This
Leah.
is gonna look over at Hesk, because he just saw an octopus just shoot across the room, hit a wall, and just look dead, and then just get stabbed multiple times. So he's gonna be a little taken aback by that, but he's gonna turn back focus to that moray eel that is kind of, spooking him. Yeah,
That's
it
right
might be a
on top
little
of him.
helpful to take care of that, huh? So I will make one
Yep.
slashy boy attack. That is going
Okay.
to be an 18.
That
Cool
hits,
stuff,
yeah.
Cool stuff, and it's the first attack of my turn, so I can make a sneak attack because that's what I do. So that will be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 points of just base damage.
Ooh.
Okay, 10
And
points
then
base.
with my sneak
Got it.
attack
Wait, there's
applied,
more.
that's an extra 8 points of damage.
10 points of base, 4 points of mix, 3 points of spice.
Little treble.
All right,
that's
yeah.
that's made more sense, yeah.
You jab into him and twist the knife again, finding a key weak point in this moray eel, probably right around the gills or in the eyes, dealing a big chunk of change with 18
And then I will
damage.
use my bonus action to make another attack. So offhand
Okay.
attack would be a dagger, an extra 4 points of damage.
Another 4 points of damage with the dagger. Well, did you roll to attack?
Yeah, what did you
Oh
roll to
yeah,
hit?
that might be helpful. Jeez Louise.
No, I just do the damage. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, at some point
21.
that is rogues, but yeah.
Yep, nope, that's the 4 points of damage right there. Okay.
And now you can walk away from it, and it doesn't get an opportunity.
That I will
attack.
do. You know what? Let's do it. Let's make it happen, baby. And then bada
All
bing,
right.
bada boom. I leave.
So you back away from the eel, knowing that you are far too slippery for it to make this attack against you as you're backing off, and regroup right near Snøfrid and the rest of the party, other than Hesk, who is over the body of this octopus.
Hello.
Hey, that was a little bit much with Hesk, right? Not just me?
I don't really understand what's happening in this room.
Yeah, that's very fair. Attack the eel, I think?
Okay, yeah, on it.
Cool.
All right, Arvoitus, it is your turn next.
I, as Chris, did not want to kill Wiggleton / the octopus, and I very much want to retaliate against Sky for killing it, even though I know it's not a voluntary choice. However,
that was
Arvoitus...
completely voluntary. I made that decision.
Arvoitus, on the other hand, though, gives 0 shits.
That's fair.
And so
play your character.
therefore, I have to fight against my own instinct as a player, and I will attack. I will attack the eel that is engaged with Lacey right now, and I will use a first level witch bolt, going to change it to a thunderbolt. Does a 19 hit the eel?
A 19 certainly hits the eel, yes.
Fantastic. It will take 1d12 thunder damage.
Okay.
4 thunder damage to it.
4 thunder damage. All right. So you blast out this thunderous bolt, and it hits this eel square in the jaw, and it just kind of turns towards you. And then it turns towards Hesk and the octopus, and it's the eel's turns. And the one that was engaged with Leo, the one to the north, is going to swim to the northeastern corner of the room and go through the open grate in the northeast corner and go into the vents.
Oh, goodbye.
No!
The other eel, which is currently engaged with Lacey, can't really get away for a multitude of reasons, so it is going to attack Lacey and try and bite her. That is going to be a 15 to hit, which does hit Lacey's AC.
No!
And it is going to do 9 piercing damage to Lacey, and Lacey drops unconscious.
Oh.
Shit.
I don't know.
But you
I
did say you know her. What's going on here,
I know her.
Christopher? Huh? You want to get your story straight or something?
Look, I don't trust him.
After biting Lacey, it is going to move half of its movement towards the vent, which is going to get it almost there at 20 feet. So it is only 5 feet away from the vent now where the other eel has just slipped through.
And my thunderbolt drops because it's too far away.
All right, that after the eel's turn brings us to Barnabus.
I'm gonna rush over to Hesk. Like, Hesk, are you still like stabbing this octopus?
No, I think Hesk is now just sort of floating there, staring down at the corpse of this octopus, holding his sword at his side. And actually, no, he's like holding his sword up, looking at his own sword.
Suplex him.
And he seems a little confused.
Hesk, what is your deal, man? It was a defenseless creature.
It was attacking her. It was clearly the enemy.
No, it wasn't. It was hit against the wall. Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Hesk will turn around and look at you. These lizard eyes are just like slits right now. And
it could have come back. It was still a threat. It was the thing.
And he swims past you and goes over to Lucy now and will heal her.
This fight isn't over. There's still an eel in play.
I thought that was
I was gonna say, like,
I thought that was us out of combat at that point.
Having this tough conversation as in the background we're just yakety sacks chasing the eel.
I think we want to just let the eel go. You can let the eel go if you want.
No,
I'm fully fine with letting the eel go. It's just an animal and it's leaving,
and I will kill it.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Well, I think that's the farthest we could go in a 6-second conversation anyway.
Well, I can make an action.
You can, yeah.
Yeah. And you
Hesk is just like kind of stumbling over his words. His eyes are still like these narrow things, and he's just sort of looking at you.
I kind of want to try something, but I don't think it's going to work the way I want it to.
Don't know until you do it.
But I think...
Just do it.
Well...
Do it. It's good.
Yeah. Hesk will make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
here we go. All right.
Oh my.
Charm person.
I shit you not, and I kind of wish I hadn't rolled this, but I'm going to go with the roll. Natural 20.
No. Stone-faced.
Oh.
It's no good.
Do I know you cast a spell on me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
All right. Well, I can't do anything because it's not my turn. But Hesk like clutches his mind for a moment and then looks down at you with those same eyes, but this time there is a burning curiosity behind them.
Yeah. And when you look down, it's just the eyes of a small child who is reaching out and like trying to grab your arm, and they look very confused. And I mean, it's your friend.
Oh yeah, I think we'll leave it there till Hesk's turn, unless that eel is killed.
Yeah. Do people want to just let the eel go, or do you want to try and finish it off?
Can I notice this interaction going on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a quick second. Okay, I think my perception was like a 16, so I think I would recognize this tense exchange. In that case, Arvoitus will let the eel go because he has to go protect Barnabus. Because if Barnabus dies,
What? Future Barnabus. Barnabus, it's you for the future.
20's are really rough.
there is no, but there is an innate desire to protect the young boy wizard against
they're a child.
Giant lizard.
Well, after Barnabas's turn, it is going to be Artemis's turn. So, Artemis, are you planning on letting the eel leave, or?
Yeah, I don't know if I could even really do anything super worth it in this turn, so I think just letting it go. I don't know if I would be aware of exactly what happened with Barnabus and Hesk. Well, maybe. I don't know, because I'd probably be looking in the direction. I got a 19 without any additions to perceive. So, yeah, so I would just be more focused on that then.
Okay.
So I just let it go.
And Leo and Snøfrid, are you also planning on letting the eel just leave?
I got no beef with the fish.
Okay.
So I did just tell Snøfrid go for the eel. But now it's running.
You did say that, yeah, but then it left. Like,
I can't swim. I'm not going to catch up to that. Who am I kidding?
Yeah.
Okay. So the eel disappears through the vents,
So,
taking us
for-
out of initiative.
For Snøfrid and Leo, we come back and Leo is like, go for the eel. And I was like, on it. And then we just both turn and look and the eel is halfway across the room. It's like,
Or we could let it go.
Yeah. You know what? Both are good.
Both are good. Okay.
So we are out of combat. Lacey is still unconscious on the ground.
Who gives?
So Hesk, if you want to have swam past Barnabus to go and heal Lacey, you can.
I'm curious what my priority
Sky,
right now is.
do whatever you think is the most accurate
Yeah.
to your character.
I mean, I can also heal Lacey.
Okay, if you heal Lacey, Hesk will see that over the shoulder. But actually, yeah, I think this is a bit more pressing. Hesk grabs Barnabus by like the front of your shirt, and even though we're underwater, he lifts you up to eye level.
Yeah.
And he is staring you down right now. And he's like,
Never, ever do that again, or I will not care whether you are a child or not. My mind is my own, and I will not have you affect it.
and he throws you back in the water.
That's the thing, friend. I think your mind is affected.
yeah, great.
Makes no sense. I am who I am.
Have you been seeing anything?
I want to make an Arcana check actually before I say that line because
Sure, yeah.
Meanwhile, Lacey got 6 health.
6 health back.
I want to know like what Barnabas' extent like of knowledge would be to like a haunting area and the effects of magical mind control and whether or not Hesk would actually be exuding symptoms like what I just saw.
He's breaking out in hives.
Sure, you can go ahead and roll me an Arcana check or a religion check if you're thinking more like haunting ghost kind of thing.
More of an Arcana check.
Okay.
I would say. Okay, that is a.
Okay. So you know that there are certainly spells that can affect people's minds. You just cast one. It failed. So it's definitely not something that's unheard of that a spell can affect a creature and cause them to do things that they normally wouldn't. So this seems like something that could be possible. It could be that Hesk's mind is affected and that's why he did this. He seems to be talking mostly as himself for the most part, although if you think that Hesk attacking this octopus is out of character for him, then you think it's out of character, and it's logical to think that possibly he got charmed, but I don't know if you could think back to when that might have happened. Actually, you probably would, because you saw the static in the room downstairs. You were not affected by it, though.
Yeah.
So with a 23 Arcana check, you might be able to put 2 and 2 together.
Guys, how did we not notice the chorus of the damned speaking through Hesk's voice at every opportunity?
You see Hesk is floating there. His eyes are just turning white.
Do not believe. It's not a problem.
Everything's fine.
Sorry, when Casey was like, Hesk is speaking as himself, I was like, just imagining.
Be not afraid.
The alternate meaning, the alternate opportunity there.
I am my own self. Be
My
not
name is
afraid.
Legion, for I am one person.
Hello there, Barnabus. It is nice to see you.
Sugar water.
So as this conversation is going on, Lacey is now
Barney Bass.
Wait, do we want to kick back to
The last thing that
I
has
think
said
you
was
are
that thing
afflicted?
about you being a child, and then you
He
said,
made the check for so he could make a different point.
So Barnabas, go ahead.
Oh, it was just that line. It was like,
Yeah, but I think your brain is
And
affected.
then you roll Arcana.
You are clearly
Somebody got there first.
Oh no, we're trapped in a loop.
and then I roll Arcana. Wait a minute.
I'll just be slowly swimming up to
Yeah,
this.
me as well.
I go. I mean, I haven't known you very long, Mr. Hesk, but you do seem to be vastly different from when we entered the tower to now.
I'll look up from Lacey and be like, I don't know what you guys are talking about.
You too, person.
At
What
this
do
point,
you mean?
Lacey also kind of just kind of startles herself awake and like whips out her rapier, grabs it from the ground and like points it out looking for the eels, and then sees all of you and is like, oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you. What's going on? She like looks at all of you in like this tense circle around Hesk and is like very confused.
Hey, we're having characters only moments.
Oh, sorry. I'll just be in the corner.
Nah, the moment's passed.
You have a character sheet? No.
I have a little sheet card here.
Oh, it's that evil! It's that evil! It's that evil!
Well, we just killed the octopus that was attacking you.
Oh, okay. Great. Was anyone hurt?
The octopus.
The octopus.
Mainly the
Chiefly
octopus,
the
yeah.
octopus.
The eels a little bit, but they're in the vents now.
I do not understand your concern for this octopus. It was just a creature.
A defenseless one.
It wasn't defenseless. It was attacking her.
Yeah, and then it was unconscious, and then
it was over in Then it was over on the bench.
But he had a point. It could wake up.
Yes, and we were more than capable of dealing with it.
Okay.
Yes, and I dealt with it.
Yeah.
It clearly had some level of sentience, though. No, okay, to be fair, I am defending something. You're just raising up some really poor logical arguments, and that's
really
what's really
not
getting me
poor.
on the collar.
At all. I'm gonna look to Lacey and be like, what was going on before?
Arvoitus pulls out his phone and just goes on Reddit and is like, am I the asshole?
The answer to that is surprisingly yes.
So Artemis, you ask Lacey
what was happening,
what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
She says, I came down to this floor looking for some medical supplies, and I was accosted by this octopus and its two eel companions. Wait, is that you, Arvoitus?
I take off the helmet so I can't speak.
That's Arvoitus.
Yes, that's Arvoitus.
I'm sorry, did you say you came down to this floor?
Yes, there are several of us on the fourth.
What?
Oh.
Most people, what? No.
What?
Impossible.
Yes, so a few of us have kind of decided to not leave the tower for
Truly
fear of going back to the Sahuagin. Well, we've actually set up a nice space up on the fourth floor. You're more than welcome to join me up there. Although if you wanted to look around here, I suppose you could do that still. I don't know what your purpose is here.
Well, we came here for a cylinder that Artemis said was here, so we should probably grab that.
Casey, I just want to put it out there that my passive insight is 16.
Okay.
And my passive investigation is 17. Who's the murderer?
Yeah, same.
It's a noir podcast now, baby.
Snøfrid just comes over like 2 minutes after the conversation is done, looks at Wiggleton and goes, I think
You know
Hesk
what?
did
I think
this.
the murder weapon is something sharp. Perhaps a blade of some kind.
Big
Axe,
sword.
I think, maybe.
So, I mean, she seems to be telling the truth about other people on the fourth floor. Like, she doesn't have any... It doesn't seem like she would have a reason to lie to you at this point. And when you say this, that you're looking for the cylindrical tube, she reaches into her pouch and pulls out what you're looking for. And she says, "Oh, you mean this?"
Yeah, that would be it, yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes, thank you.
And I hold out my hand.
Money, please.
She, pulls it back in. We kind of need this power source in order to stay here.
Not gonna lie, we kind of need it more to get out of here.
Yeah, we do need to leave.
Well, I can't just give it to you. I may be slightly responsible for it now, but you would have to talk to the leader of our group.
What is with these negotiations? We could... Lacey, you and I, we've met. We know each other, yeah?
Yes.
Do I have a reputation?
I mean, you're kind of creepy.
Yeah, okay. You know why I'm creepy?
I would like to know.
Because you dress in all black?
Well, we all dress in all black.
Because of your sunken flesh.
Well, I don't dress in all black, actually. I have all these nice pastels. They kind of match the corals. I can breathe and talk underwater.
Maybe it's the book of human flesh.
We should all take cues from you, Lacey.
It's because I am willing to take tech from anywhere. Okay, you know what? We are willing to get out of here by any means necessary. That guy just killed a defenseless octopus.
I'm surprised you care. It was an animal.
It
What
was
does it
not
matter?
defenseless. It was attacking.
Okay, yeah, but once it was knocked out, it was defenseless, and then he just went and stabbed it twice.
To make sure it didn't wake up again.
Yes, but we didn't even bother with that when there were actual people attacking us with like explosive arrows, so I do wonder if that was strictly necessary.
Well, I mean, Lacey, when did you get that power source? How recently?
Sorry,
Power
when did she
source.
get what? Oh, power source. Sorry,
Yeah,
I couldn't
don't
understand the accent.
When did you get the power swap?
Hey, paisano, come on.
Forget about it. The pizzano.
We've had it for a little while now. We found it on the 4th floor.
Okay. You went on the 2nd floor recently, were you?
Recently, no.
No, okay. Just wondering.
Arvoitus, do you think this is one of those things where if they give the Sahuagin the power source, then we will not be able to get out and they will just leave us in here to die because we did not accomplish the task? Or do you think just getting the power source is kind of a catch-all for everybody and they will let us leave? Because he did say that they just wanted to...
I think it was a specific agreement with us. But to be fair, they said they would leave the area, and therefore that means everyone could leave, just maybe not at the same time.
So I suppose the question is, do we trust the fishman?
I kind of take offense to that.
What? Why?
I'm a fish person too.
Yeah, you know
She's a mer person.
Okay, but I said fishman. You are. I mean, I guess.
Fish is a very broad term.
I'm with Snøfrid. I mean, lizard man.
It's okay, Leo.
Horse
You don't
lady.
have to back me up. I have 7 charisma.
Go.
There are different kinds of fish people, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, and there's different kinds of goat
Could be a
people.
mackerel.
You should meet my
Different
friend
kinds
who's a
of
little
people.
Katha. He's very kind.
Maybe a
The
salmon.
Sahuagin leader. I don't know. He didn't give us a name. I don't think.
He didn't. Nobody asked.
Didn't want to know. Can't be honest.
Is he? I mean,
not
is he a
bad.
priest? Is he a president? It's not. It doesn't matter.
You could kill me with the single like stab. So you know that was where I was at the moment.
Could be a red drum.
Gonna be honest.
Maybe a snapper.
You know, could you guys huddle up for a second? I'm gonna huddle up with you. Lacey, you stay there.
Or a rockfish. Rockfish.
Okay.
Just hold. Take 5.
All right,
Take 5. Okay.
Guys, I'm gonna be real honest with you. How cool are you with just straight up murder?
Not.
Absolutely not.
Unless it's an animal, of course. Apparently, we're fine with that.
No, we're not going to murder her. Who said that, Snøfrid? Who said that? I was just floating an idea.
I say that extremely loudly, so she could definitely hear me.
Lacey, I don't know where she got that from. That was
Lacey, you
totally
are
not.
safe with us.
Funny joke. Haha.
Thank you.
I would
She
never
kind of
murder.
edges her way towards the door.
we are.
Arvoitus, Hesk will grab you. Like, as like the circle breaks, he grabs you, and he's just like,
Never threaten her again.
and then throws you off.
Okay.
All right.
And
Yeah.
swims.
What is your deal,
swims after
man?
her. He ignores you.
You don't know her.
Snøfrid will point to the collar around her neck and say, "These are the signs of our fraternity." Okay.
Yeah, she also has a collar on as well.
Yeah.
So here's the problem. You guys can't survive without food and water, and you can't breathe underwater, and I don't know how long these suits last underwater. So you either have to figure out a way to get that from her, or you will, I don't know, figure it out.
We can leave.
But once we get the cylinder, she has the cylinder.
Okay, but we can just take everyone from her party and we can all go out together and give them the cylinder.
I don't know if we can all. They will probably kill everyone else who comes out with us for hiding in here, and therefore denying them tech.
You said that the point was just, coming out with enough tech and it didn't really matter how long we were in here.
Technically, yes, but they may take offense to it. Lacey, how long have you been here with your little community?
I've been here maybe a week.
Oh, well, actually, it's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah.
Others have been here longer.
It's getting worse. We are getting harder.
I say that we stay here and we help them.
No.
Hesk.
No.
Hesk, I don't understand.
Yeah, no, hold up. Barnabus, I'm going to do the talking now. What the hell are you saying? I want you to explain that to me, Hesk.
Well, the concern was food and water. Well, they have it.
It makes most sense. They have shelter. We don't have to leave.
What does change have planned for you, Hesk?
I believe this is Change's plan for me to remain here.
Oh, to remain? To stay sedentary? Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, Artemis, are you chiming in? You want to live in the spooky tower now? Hey. Is it just me and Leo here, or are these two taking crazy pills? What the hell?
Well, I was just saying is that they said that there's food here, and the concern is food. Well,
the concern is leaving.
You know, there's a lot of food.
I'm like shaking Artemis, like,
no, you can't be crazy.
When we were in those cells, Sir Hesk, you asked me if I had accomplished what Change had set out for me to do. And if you had not, I think I would have stayed there as well. So let me ask you again. Have you accomplished what Change has set out for you?
I believe what Change has planned for me lies in this tower. And for now, we must follow Lacey. And they will guide us on our next steps. Come, we waste time here. We know we are going to meet with them. Let us just be on with it.
Listen, I don't really want to get in the way of all of this. If you want to work this out, you can. Just meet me on the 4th floor,
Lacey,
if you would like.
I swear to all the gods. Just stay fucking there and don't speak again until we address you.
You're right. Fuck off, Arvoitus. And she leaves.
No.
She has a 40-foot swim speed. She's faster than all y'all.
And Hesk will stop you, Arvoitus.
That's a little much. I get where you're coming from. It's a very high, tense, stressful situation. I get it.
If we get really cool with something really quick, I can just right now.
We're not cool with it. That's the problem.
She dashes out of the room, and you
I
lose sight of
wasn't
her.
cool with it when it was like really, really aggressive against an animal, and I'm not cool with the sentient human getting attacked. That's not cool.
If there weren't 5 of you, that would have been so quick, so easy. I would have been out of here with a console from a...
See, and that's the reason why I just can't trust you. How you'd be so easy to just go and murder someone like that.
Oh, but it doesn't matter. She's one
Okay,
person.
Artemis, also, we're talking about trust here, and you're chiming in, which I think is perfect. I think it's perfect that you're chiming in for the trust conversation, because you're backing up Hesk with the flimsy, the octopus could have gotten up and hurt someone.
That's not flimsy.
It's so flimsy. It's
I have a
it's
20
like a
intelligence.
freaking toothpick. Oh my gosh.
That octopus had a knife.
And Hesk clearly pulls a knife out and tosses it on the ground next to it.
Look, he was armed.
Hey, it's 8 armed.
I would like to cast Detect Magic.
That's good. Okay.
And I want to use... I guess I'll just do one on everyone. I'm just going to look at each of my party members in turn and use the action granted by the spell to see if there is an aura around them and learn its school of magic.
Wait, didn't I do this last time and not learn anything?
You did, and I don't, there's no, strong... Snøfrid didn't have any, didn't notice anything weird at that point.
Okay.
So this kind of renewed, argument is giving her pause. I want to, Hesk and Artemis especially, but also just everyone just for safety. And I'm thinking, maybe... Is there some enchantment magic on anyone?
Well,
Is there
I can tell
necromancy?
you, Snøfrid, that Arvoitus has an abjuration field on him from his mage armor.
Mage armor, yeah, okay.
And he's just fucking insane. That's not magic, though.
So any, Jonas is thinking any enchantment or necromancy, but are there any unusual auras around anyone? And yeah, Barnabus is right. I think you did this already, at least on Artemis, and saw nothing. So I'm also not expecting much, but Snøfrid didn't know that.
So around Hesk, Snøfrid, you get this very faint transmutation field coming from him. It's very, very faint, though.
And that's no other unusual auras around anyone else.
No.
Including Barnabus.
Leo looks a little spicy, but that's just because,
I was gonna say my star map probably has an aura of sorts, but
Yeah, but no unusual auras on the people.
yeah.
No, nothing.
Items. Snøfrid understands looking for unusual thing.
Of
Okay.
course, yeah.
So, Snøfrid kind of rubs her chin and says,
Sir Hesk, you have been changed.
As is the way of my people, and as is the way of my life. What of it?
I don't think Snøfrid has any reason to delve deeper into that. So I just let out a big sigh and drop the spell and say,
I think the shadows in this place are getting longer and deeper, and it is getting to all of us. And I think we should seek to leave as quickly as possible.
We could have left really quickly a second ago.
Okay, that's too quick. Okay, there is such a thing.
Let us explore the rest of this floor, and then go meet with the people upstairs.
Thrilled as I am by the technologies in this place, I think we should skip straight to the people. Does anyone object?
No.
I do not object.
There's always time on the way out. That being said, we're not doing that on the way out because this place sucks. I guess you haven't realized, Hesk.
I do not know what you mean.
I go up to Leo and I start like rubbing his shoulders. I'm like,
Bonnie, I know what you're trying to do. I appreciate it, but if you touch me right now, I'm going to flip my shit.
Oh, how about what if I rubbed your tummy? That always helps me.
so Snøfrid will start swimming out of the room after Lacey.
Yeah, Hesk will do the same.
Artemis will do the same.
I will angrily swim behind everyone.
I'm still with Leo, like, is helping. What if I had Atrix do it? He has little hands.
To get deep into your wrinkles.
I have 2 bomb arrows on me. If I eat one, will it explode? There's only one way to find out.
Oh, that makes it so much worse.
Okay, all right. I'm letting off. Let's just go.
Are you sure? I'm really good at facial massage.
No, Atrix.
That's all right. We will discuss massaging once we leave.
Good. I don't really like this water anyway. So you make your way up to the 4th floor of this building. And as you ascend the stairs, it's pretty much fully open plan for the entire floor. You can see that there are a couple of curtains blocking off specific sections, but there don't seem to really be any doors or walls other than the walls of the building itself. Everything is still kind of coated in this green slime that's been everywhere, and the water is still very blurry and thick with whatever this algae is. But you see a total of about 5-6 people. You see Lacey being one of them. About 3 of them have the suits on with the helmets, and there's probably another Lolkatha, the one Lacey had mentioned previously, who is also there. And they have a pretty decent setup here. It doesn't look extremely nice, especially with everything being coated in this algae, but it seems like they are growing edible plants down here, seaweeds and the like. And they are making the best of what they can. And as you come up, Lacey timidly, just whispers over to one of the people next to her, and they all kind of come up together to meet you. And Lacey says, so, are we done thinking about murder?
No.
Never. But for now, yes.
Yes, no, we are done thinking about murder. Okay, hold on. Only one of us was really thinking about murder. Let's be clear here.
Are we using the royal we because...
No.
No.
This is very much the peasant we. Despicable. I know you can't part with your power source, and you're not as eager to leave this place as we are, or we hope to be. Where did you find your power source? We'd like to find our own.
So we've found ours here on this floor. We're not quite sure what it had been previously. At least I'm not, and I don't think anyone else here is, but there might be another one down in the basement area?
Ah, it returns.
The basement.
Behind perhaps a locked door.
Perhaps.
Well, you could use
probably.
the door. I have seen that, but we could also power up the crane and just take up the grating.
Oh,
That would be very helpful.
I would like to see that.
Yes, I think this is a good plan.
I agree.
That does sound kind of nifty.
My brain is yelling at itself, going, yes, sounds cool. No.
When Hesk and Artemis are like, let's go in the basement, I'm like, I don't know if I want to go in the basement with
You
these
look
two.
over, and there's a hallway, and Arvoitus and Hesk are holding hands. Let's go in the basement.
Also, both in blue dresses.
Just
Leo's on a
there.
big wheel. Goblin fries. Goblin fries.
See, I was thinking that Barnabas and Arvoitus both take out their R.L. Stein book that says, don't go in the basement.
Yeah, wait, did you say
Don't is
Arvoitus or
crossed
did you
off
say
and
Artemis?
says do.
Arvoitus.
Yes, Arvoitus and I are getting along now.
Yeah.
Murder.
Okay.
Let's
Red
go
rum,
in the
red rum.
basement.
Well, I think we're good with Lacey's offer to let us in the basement. I think my follow would be,
If you think there's more power sources down there, why do you all go by with the one that you share? Why don't you go to the basement and get more?
I was really hoping for a third air rhyme in there.
And get mayor. That is not how
mayor.
common
This is
works.
our mayor. And I just pointed Snøfrid.
Our situation is totally fair.
Well, we only need the one. We can transfer it from floor to floor, and, well, the leader doesn't necessarily like us disturbing him.
Who's the leader?
Why everything in this tower is just so weird and strange and horrible.
Is the leader in the basement?
Wait a
I'm gonna be honest.
second. Wait a
If you
second.
give me info about the leader, I'm gonna lose all murderous intent. True.
Lacey, does this leader happen to be a booming voice that wants to feed on technology?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's promising then.
Oh no.
No, now we have no details at all, and so now it feels less promising. In fact,
Lacey, is the leader in the basement?
Usually, yes.
A cold shiver runs down Barnabas's spine.
Yes, no, same. Snøfrid, I'm gonna put a hand on Barnabas's shoulder and Leo's shoulder and like slightly pull back and just very quietly say, "It's all of them."
Oh no. Even Hesk and Artemis?
I think so.
And
Yes, this basement sounds like a great idea.
and Arvoitus isn't part of it, but he's also really creepy.
Arvoitus is just making me sad. Yeah.
Honestly, I mean, if it's just the three of us talking right now, I think Arvoitus is just kind of trying too hard. I mean, he hasn't been, like, directly evil yet. Besides the mem,
No,
the
let's
murder
alienate our own guest star.
All I can imagine was you guys look over and Arvoitus is just like exorcist on the ceiling and he's running around. You're like, and he's just really creepy.
Okay, Barnabus, Leontis.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, you sound like my ma then.
I'm sorry. I'm just
No, that's
high
fine. It's just
stress
been a
kind of
while.
mode right now. I think the three of us should set a code phrase for each other so that we know that we are in our right minds. Okay.
Okay.
But it should be something unusual. No, can't eat. Shut up, Arvoitus. Goblin fries comes up way too much.
You know what those?
I can't wait to leave and have some goblin fries. What about you, Artemis?
Some goblin fries. Yes.
Maybe we could bring them back here.
Oh,
If I had a nickel for every time Goblin Fries came up in this campaign, I'd have like maybe 5 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened 5 times.
You would have more than 5, probably like 15.
Way more. There was like one episode where Goblin Flies was the main theme.
That's fair.
I'm going to who makes me comfortable in this is I know I'm kind of pushing it a bit, but How about memory protects? Is our code phrase.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Okay.
Because it's like because the mind and the memory is also it's kind of a it's got multiple levels, so it won't work if we are possessed. I think I don't know how possession works.
Me neither. Me neither.
I've never been possessed before, except by the spirit of invention.
I felt like I've been possessed a couple nights, but I think that's just
Well, it appears
borderline alcoholism.
that Hesk.
Oh god! Oh my god! I'm gonna glaze over this.
It appears that Hesk and Artemis are, they have the memories and they are themselves, but their motivations, their drives, they're not normal.
No, not
maybe. Memory protects. I want to leave the tower.
Well, but we might just. I feel like that would just also.
Yeah, that might just happen.
That's why I went for something strange. Is that it would.
Yeah, but if it's a memory like that, you have to have the drive behind it, right?
Well, it is like a lot of things. This isn't that important. It could really be gibberish if we wanted it to be. They're probably thinking something very strange of us that we've been in this corner for so long.
Nah, they seem really into each other.
I was going to say, I do have something to say to Lacey while they're off having this mini huddle.
Okay.
So I am going to say,
okay, I desperately want to go into the basement because that is like goal. But alternative plan, Lacey, that could make everyone happy.
Mm-hmm.
You give us the power source now. We leave, we give it to the Sahuagin. They've promised to leave with it if we give it to them. And then you guys, if you want, you can stay in the tower forever and there's no Sahuagin to worry about. Or if you want to leave, you can leave with us. Just give it an hour after we leave and then you're free to go. Back to the surface, back to where your homes, So it sounds like a win-win-win,
Yeah, no offense, Arvoitus, but you seem like a dirty liar.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I agree.
I felt that in my chest. Oh.
Because
On
it's
the
correct.
one hand, you're right. On the other hand, I'm not lying right now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So here's my riddle, DM. You come to a doorway, there's two guards. One always tells lies, and the other only tells the truth.
I'm the one that
the
tells
riddle.
lies.
There's only one guard. Sometimes they lie.
Sometimes they tell the truth.
It's just a guard?
They're running for mayor.
But I don't see how, I don't see how this is a problem. This transaction could go off really smoothly.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think you should go talk to the leader.
See, I don't like that you're going to send us into the basement. See, I want to go into the basement of my own volition. Now you're going to send us there, and it feels like...
You don't have to go.
It feels like you're dropping us into a rancor pit.
I don't know what those words are.
Arvoitus, we open the door. We are in control.
I don't trust you right now. And I don't trust you, Artemis.
I don't trust you either, so...
Do you trust me? It's me, Gary. I'm part of the other crew.
Gary,
I'm in the cult. I mean the group.
I kind of like Gary. Gary gets me.
Gary's also a creep.
What are those three doing over there? It's kind of weird.
Oh, yeah. I look over them.
They're socially awkward, yeah. That's...
Don't worry about it.
Ask Artemis, you can confirm that? They have social anxiety?
I think you have anxiety right now.
I do have anxiety right now.
Calm down, friend.
Full on panic attack.
Let us venture to the basement.
That is,
I agree.
That's what's giving me the panic attack.
Why?
Dude, the fact that you're asking why. We were down there just a day, not even a few hours ago.
No, we did not go to the basement.
But we were at the floor above the basement just a few hours ago, and there was creepy darkness. And then there was Wiggleton's tentacle that came out and says, "Do no trust." And I told you about that, Artemis, and you seemed brush it off. You're that's not a problem. That's normal.
Well, because it came from the octopus.
Barnabus.
Yes?
Can you cast light upon this rock?
Yes.
I cast light on the rock.
I give it over to others.
There, now you will not be so afraid of the dark. Let us get going.
I touch my wand and cast light. I can.
So then why are you afraid? You clearly cannot be afraid of the dark. You could make light.
I don't understand.
It's not about being afraid of the dark. It's about being afraid of what's in the dark.
Then we will see it coming because you have light.
I see no fault in this logic.
How did this conversation start?
I'm having an aneurysm. I'm having an aneurysm.
Hesk will swim forward to
I've died. I've died. I've gone to hell like I deserve.
I will follow Hesk.
I know you do not trust me now. But
I start rubbing Arvoitus' tongue. Sorry.
Keep doing it. Yeah.
Hesk will swim forward to Arvoitus and look at you, and he doesn't have the crazed look in his eye that he had earlier with like Barnabus. And he says,
Arvoitus, whatever is down there, I will protect you from it. You have my word. For I, Arvoitus, am far more dangerous than anything down there.
I am worried that your word won't hold. I'm not one for democratic processes in small groups, but if the group decides to go, I shall follow.
I'd like to go back to Snøfrid, just so we kind of wrap this in a nice bow.
Sure.
Snøfrid and Leo. I'm
Wrap
not
it in a nice Beaufred.
No, wrapping a little Beaufred. I come over and I'm like,
I don't know if we can really escape going to the basement without fixing our friends. And I don't know how to fix them.
I got a way to fix them.
It is an unfortunate truth that I have learned that people are much harder to fix than machines. But I think this leader is behind the dissolution of their minds, and perhaps it is also our way to free them.
Do we know if maybe a little cognitive recalibration would solve this issue?
You want to whack them on the head
while they're sleeping? Yeah.
Lobotomize them.
I'm gonna ask Che you need, and it'll be given to you.
No, we're not doing an ice pick lobotomy, Doctor.
What size chair you need?
I start rubbing my hands together, lightning forms.
This realm of magic is not my area of expertise, but there are elements that are still there. You saw in Hesk's eyes, they are not completely gone.
Right.
And as much as strange as he is, I do think Arvoitus is actually closer to us than to them. So perhaps we should bring him in on this as well. At least give him the code phrase so that we know if he goes bad.
Goes bad in a different way.
Okay, I gesture over to Arvoitus.
I awkwardly swim away from Hesk and Artemis.
Right, like it's just like.
Excuse me a moment.
Sorry, I have to go talk to.
It's like two competing cliques at the lunchroom, where like there are two of them were used to be friends.
I have to go. Yeah, talk to them.
Hesk goes and talks to Lacey, but that conversation doesn't matter.
Arvoitus.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the cult. You got this?
Oh yeah, totally picked up on that right away.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, glad we agree on that.
The passcode is memory protects.
Memory protects.
Okay, that's how.
What does that mean?
Exactly.
I'll explain later.
Exactly.
Okay? That's kind of the point.
Okay. No, totally makes sense. Yeah. No.
All right.
I mean, it doesn't make sense, which is why it makes sense.
It was going to be goblin fries, but
that's a good keyword.
Can we just be playing the outro?
So with your code phrase and the totally in their right mind Hesk and Artemis behind you, you make your way towards the first floor with Lacey in tow as well. She makes her way over to the giant tank and lifts the latch open and gingerly places in the power source, closing the latch on top. And this bright light starts to sort of emanate from it, illuminating this very murky water. And then she swims over towards the crane and starts pulling a few levers, and the hook at the top of the crane lowers down and latches on to one side of the grating on the floor. It clicks into place, and then she pulls another lever, lifting up the creaking door as the entrance to the basement slowly opens into darkness. And that's where we'll end the session.
That was good.
Thank you so much, everybody, for listening to our lovely little podcast. Does anyone have anything that they would like to plug, starting with our guest, Chris Dane?
That's me.
That is you.
So you can check me out on, oh my gosh, I know. You can check me out on Dane Studios, YouTube, bunch of radio dramas there. I've got another one in the works coming out soon, so keep an eye on that page. You can also check me out on Instagram and TikTok, Super Chris Kent, both of those. Follow me, like my stuff, please. Thanks. Oh, no one else is going to plug themselves?
No. Sorry.
Just me?
Hey,
Okay, I'll keep going. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go. Yeah, follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/Majora's Rose. You know what? I can never say it right, but that's okay. And on Twitter, I also have a Twitter. It's Majora's Rose TTV. Thanks.
I'm Jonas. That's TIN. Fuck.
Oh, no. Party, pop the champagne.
They said it.
That was completely accidental.
Get away. All right.
That's
22.
Here we are. 24.
Casey got it more wrong this time than he's been getting in the past episode.
Gonna forget it by next week.
I'm excited for you to butcher it next
No,
week
let me
as
test it
well.
then.
Well, you can find Jonas on YouTube
Thank you.
and itch.io, where they make small RPGs.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they're pretty nifty.
Oh, someone paid attention to me.
You can check me out probably at this point on the Twitch channel, Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. I believe at this point, the campaign that I'm in, where we'll be playing The Wild of the Witchlight, will be possibly airing at some point. I'll be playing a barbarian Lolcatha, so that'll be a lot of fun. We're all playing different animal races, and I chose fish.
Nice.
You are a brilliant individual, Casey. I've
Thank
been
you.
waiting to pull out the Lolcatha, and I want to know how that goes.
Well, check us out on
Maybe I
Twitch
will.
to find out.
My sweet little babushka.
If you like listening to this podcast, why not leave us a review on Apple Podcasts? Or make sure to follow us on social media at RPJesters on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. rpjesters@gmail.com is their email. We'd love to get some mail from you. Mail. And I'd also like to plug Sky.
Oh, it's about time. I'll let Darcy know. Yeah, I got nothing. I don't do anything.
Leaving this to the audience.
Yeah. If you give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts, because we could really use them, please do, because we'll give you a shout out as long as it's 5-star. If it's 4-star, thanks for leaving that review. I ain't gonna look at it though.
I'll look at it.
I'll look at
Well,
it.
someone else will look at it.
I appreciate all feedback.
I appreciate all constructive criticism.
Yes,
want
that is a good
only
point.
nice
Constructive.
things. My psyche is very fragile.
If you listen to a full episode of this podcast, I think you have the right to tell me what you thought of it.
That's fair.
You
That's
have earned it.
correct.
It's a really good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Alex. Thanks for listening. See, there's only so many times that I can be yelled at for saying watching. So I finally remembered to say listen. So thank you for doing that.
Earned it.
But
Apparently
you
the number
it.
was like 15.
I think I'm going to make a visualizer just for this episode out of spite now.
I'm never trusting Andrew to transfer like the organs that I need for a surgery.
Well, joke's on you.
Please,
because I
I'm
am
out
on
of
the road
here.
to
I'm out of
donation.
here.
Andrew,
We're done.
there's the heart. Don't worry
I got
about
a
it.
perfectly good heart.
Don't worry about it. We got it.
Why? Hold on. Why is Andrew in that situation?
Like, I'm just saying. Don't worry about it.
You know, but let's be honest.
Don't worry about it.
That's a lot. That's a lot to have on my shoulders. Oh no, I'm fully expecting this to get cut.